YouTube, it's Erica or Bandit Twin. I'm here with my week 114 post-op lap band update. Sorry I missed last week, 113. It was a very, very busy week. Sorry, my babies are starting to wake up. About to go for a run, get my body effects in, getting pumped up here. Things are going pretty well. I'm continuing my no excuse support group. It's the second week into the group. Things are going well. I am doing great with my eating and my water, as you can see, and my fitness. Things are going great in that area. I know I reported back to you guys a couple weeks ago about having severe issues with gas, and I thought maybe it was my port or the tubing that was tied around my intestines, maybe squeezing me off. I don't know. Well, let me tell you, since I changed my eating, when I went to maintenance phase back in December, because I hit my goal, my lifetime maintenance range goal back in December. When I hit that and switched over to maintenance, it was such a fine line for me. I was having a hard time, and I started introducing sugar back into my diet. Before the whole 2 years, I basically was eating sugar once or twice a week, if that. What I mean by sugar is like having a cookie or a brownie or a piece of cake or a slice of pie, something as a dessert. My family, we tend to have desserts just on Sunday, just because we want to stay fit. And believe it or not, my family doesn't even care for desserts that much. If anything, they like ice cream. I hate ice cream. I know, crazy guys, right? But I mean, I'll eat ice cream if it's there, but I don't even care for it. It's not anything I even desire to have. I'd rather have a piece of cake with frosting or a cookie with frosting. I'm a frosting girl. Whipped frosting, not buttercream. Oh, that's so gross. Or carrot cake with cream cheese frosting. Oh, that's a downfall for me too. So anyway, anyways, we would have desserts just on Sunday for years. We don't take it for granted. It's like a big thing to have a dessert kind of thing. So, but once I started getting the maintenance phase, I noticed I was eating sweets all the time. I would pop some cookies. I started buying them. See, I never had them in the house, hardly at all. But I was buying cakes and donuts and brownies and danishes and, sweet rolls and cinnamon rolls and orange rolls and you name it. They started coming back into my house again. And so since December, January, February, March, I was eating them more and more and more. And that's when I started noticing and I also changed protein drinks, protein powder, my protein drinks in the morning, protein shakes. And apparently the protein shakes, I found out they were just making me sick with severe bloating and gas. I don't know if it was sugar or the kind of protein whey protein it had in it, but they were just making me sick. Once I stopped those drinks, I was feeling much better. But then I started having a lot more sugars and a lot more carbs, even though my weight wasn't changing because I was really, I was still doing fitness and I wasn't having enormous amounts, but I was having them daily rather than once a week. And my body wasn't used to that. And I think I introduced it way too fast. And because of all of that, this bloating gas issue that I've been having was just getting worse and worse and worse. And I didn't know what to do. But over the last 10 days since I recommitted to go off all of that kind of stuff again and only have it one day a week, allow myself to have a dessert. Once I started that, it was like 5 days in now. I'm 10 days in, but after about 3 to 5 days, I no longer am having this gas issue anymore. I'm no longer having the huge bloating. The only time I bloat is during that monthly, lady time. So I think my body is just rejecting sugars, at least having that much sugar. I will allow myself to have a dessert on Sundays, or at least once a week. Plan for it. If there's a birthday, then I'll have it that day. So this week we had it on Easter. I made a cake for my family and I had a slice of cake. I'm not going to lie about it. I did. And I didn't really have much pain because my slice cake was tiny, but I limited it to that. But other than that, guys, it's like this, it's gone away. So I'm thinking that this whole issue is too much sugar and bad carbs. So now that I'm back to eating my normal not fruits, but vegetables and protein, I'm doing way, way better. So I'm going to continue to do that. I'm at my high end of my maintenance range, like the very highest I want to be. I would love to lose 10 pounds. Am I motivated and dedicated enough to do it right now? I don't know. I have a lot going on in my life. And so but at this point, I got to take one step at a time. And right now I'm just continuing to focus on my fitness because I have my 5Ks coming up and all of that. And I'm already 6 minutes into this video. So with that said, I'm not sure if I told you guys, but April 28th, I have my first plastic surgery consult. I need to get rid of the extra skin in my abdomen. It is not a cosmetic issue. It is a physical necessity. I'm in extreme pain all the time in my port area and all my ab muscles. My port has come loose and has torn apart through a lot of my abs. And because of that, I'm always in pain. When I run, I do wear a constrictive tank top, but it's getting too big. I've got to find something smaller to try to tighten me in, hold me in so my port doesn't rip apart all those abs. Just a second. Hey guys, shh, Miss Erica's almost done. Shh, shh, shh. And so anyway, long story short, I see a surgeon on April 28th. I'm so excited. He's been recommended one of the top surgeons in North Dakota. I have to go to North Dakota. There's nobody here in Minnesota where I live. One of my moms works with him in the OR. She's an OR nurse. She said he is phenomenal. His work, she said, is amazing. So I've gotten a lot of great information about him. I've met 5 of his patients and seen his work. And he's done, just the work he's done on them were excellent. So I'm excited to meet him and see what he can do for me. I basically just want my entire stomach and muscles repaired. Because that's the most important to me. I'm hoping my insurance will cover some of it because of the rashes and because of the damage the extra skin is causing to the insides, my insides. I'm hoping that they will cover some of it. For cosmetic reasons, the only extra skin I would love to have removed is my inner thighs. That's the only other thing that's pretty uncomfortable for me. Don't mind my extra skins in my arms. I don't mind having a tiny chest at all. Growing up with a huge chest all these years. And being miserable, I am so happy now that I've ever been with my self-image, and I love being tiny. So I know some people think I'm crazy, but I love it. I love it. Anyway, enough of that talk. So that's what's going on with cosmetics, and if all goes well, I may have my surgery in July or August. That's my goal. So my husband will be home to run my business for me, so that I don't lose out. And yeah, so all right guys, well that's where everything is. We got 2 inches of snow, so I'm back to running on my treadmill. I hope it goes away because we're gonna be running outside soon, and I can feel myself talking faster and faster because of my body effects working, and I'm gonna go run. So I wish you guys all the greatest week, great day, and we'll talk to you guys hopefully next week. Bye guys. Oh, by the way, Stars Darkside 21, Leanna, love you, girl. Thanks so much for all of the kind words, your advice, your motivation, and letting me realize that, keeping me on track, knowing this is a journey, and reminding me that, we're going to have bad weeks. And that's just what life is all about. Taking the bad and the good and just overcoming the bad and continuing on. And I've learned that. And thanks for reminding me. Love you, Leanna. Take care. Bye, guys.